Hello everybody, Cal Banyan here. This is Cal Banyan's Hypnosis, etc. And today I got something very, very, very special for you along with my co-host, Erika Flint. So, for years we've got over 400 videos online where we've talked about this nugget, that nugget for hypnosis professionals that are already in the profession as we work to just raise the profession. And I've been hearing over and over and over, Cal, you should do a series just for those who are thinking about getting in the profession or have gotten certified and really haven't gotten started yet. So that's what this series is all about. And I'm here with my trusty clipboard. You'll see me looking down here once in a while. I'm going to first introduce what we're talking about, and then I'm going to introduce Erika. So the purpose of this series is to give you the individual, like I said before, who is either thinking about coming into our profession or has come into the profession but hasn't really gotten his or her practice off and started yet. In this episode, it's going to be a multi-part episode, probably around 6 short videos, and we're going to cover, why should you even consider coming into our beloved profession? What's the truth about hypnosis? What's the truth about hypnosis organizations? There's all these titles: hypnotist, hypnotherapist, certified hypnotist, certified hypnotherapist, and on and on and on. What's the difference, if any? What are the most important factors in choosing a hypnosis school, trainer, or certifying organization? We're going to talk about financial and experience considerations coming into the profession, and what are the next steps you want to take once you've decided you're ready to go for it. And we've got a checklist here on this website. Somewhere where this video is going to be on a number of different websites. And somewhere on this page, on this website, is a link to something very cool. And it is a complete checklist of everything you want to find out about a school or trainer before you sign on the dotted line, before you invest in that training. So let's see here. That's it. Now let me introduce Erika Flint. Now, Erika Flint, I chose her to be part of this series because Erika is an award-winning, full-time certified hypnosis professional. She's a certified consulting hypnotist with the National Guild of Hypnotists. She's an accredited certified professional hypnosis instructor practicing and teaching in Bellingham, Washington. She's a rising star in the profession, a trainer, speaker, speaking at the NGH, it's the National Guild of Hypnotists Convention, and their Solid Gold Weekend. She's also a co-host. If you're watching our videos regularly, you'll know that she's a co-host with me on our famous Hypnosis, etc. program on calbanyan.com. All right, Erika, take it away.
All right, Cal, thank you very much for that introduction. I'm really excited to be here today for this special series. But before we begin, let me introduce everybody to you. Cal Banyan is the authority on hypnosis that works. He's been in the profession for 20 years and he's won nearly every award from the National Guild of Hypnotists, which is the oldest and largest hypnosis professional organization in the world. He's an author, he's a speaker, he's appeared on television and radio, and he's a trainer of some of the best in the profession. He's also the person that the experts in the field turn to for education and guidance on hypnosis. All right, Cal, so today, can you give me the inside scoop on why should somebody consider being a hypnosis professional?
Thank you. Wonderful introduction. Let's get rolling, right? So
Right.
the profession is not for everyone. No profession is. I'm going to go through a quick little list of some things that I think are very cool about our profession. And Erika is going to add to it. So here's one of the coolest reasons: because you have an interest in something very cool, hypnosis. If you're not interested in hypnosis, guess what? This profession is not for you. You want to fire your boss, run your own business, and become financially independent. Tired of begging for a raise, worried about being laid off, that kind of thing? Tell your boss you're fired and go ahead and be responsible for your own success. Decide when and where you work and when you vacation, take days off, and all that really cool stuff. Anything you want to add to that, Erika?
Well, I think all of those reasons are great. I love being able to set my own schedule, and I get to basically work in the way that works best for me. So, for example, I don't see clients on Fridays, and I love being able to do that. I love being able to take certain vacations, and I don't have to ask anybody because I'm the boss.
So you could have like 3-day weekends anytime you want.
I do have 3-day weekends. Yeah, I do a lot of work on Fridays, but guess what? If it's gorgeous outside, I might just make changes to my schedule and hop on my bike and go for a ride instead.
All right, cool. Here's another one that I was brought up by Celeste Hackett, also a previous co-host on our program. She says, start fast when you have the right training. You get the satisfaction of helping others without 4 years, 6 years, 8 years of college. And you can make a college graduate's income without paying for college. Your success is up to you, not the company. You have job security. Now let me say, I'm not telling you, I can't guarantee that you're going to go out there and make $100,000 a year. Plenty of people do it, but I don't know you. I don't want to have this confused as someone making promises that won't come through. I can't promise you you're going to go out there and make $100,000 or $200,000 a year. It depends on you. Just like any other profession, you get out of it what you put into it. Right, Erika?
Yeah, absolutely. It's still, you have to run your practice as a business, and you have to, you have to work, right? You have to work hard, but if you get that right training, you really can get started right away, and that was my experience as well.
Cool. How about the satisfaction you get from helping others?
That is tremendous. And I have to say, that's one of the things that really got me interested in doing hypnosis, because I had experienced it firsthand, and it's better than I ever imagined. So every day I get the satisfaction of helping other people. It's tremendous.
And when you're at the top of the profession, if you get the right training with the right background and the right support, so you can really do top-notch training right from the beginning, you can help people when everything else has failed. When the self-help books have failed, the CDs have failed, the coaches have failed, the psychologist has failed, everyone has failed, then you can come in and work directly with the subconscious mind and end those old useless habits, useless fears, mental limitations, and help people really, really succeed. Let's see. You get to see amazing hypnotic phenomenon every day, because top-notch trainers, we don't just go blah, 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 blah. We hypnotize people, we depth test, we get to see things like hypnotically induced amnesia, eyelid catalepsy, arm catalepsy, hallucination, all this kind of stuff every day. It's just part of what we do. Anything you want to add to that, Erika?
It's just, amazing that we get to understand, first of all, how to best, induce a deep state of hypnosis with our clients, and then use those techniques to experience the hypnotic phenomena that is helping our clients achieve a deeper level of hypnosis, because when they realize they're in hypnosis, they go deeper into hypnosis.
Awesome. All right. Hey, you guys, I know we're just going through this stuff really fast, but of course you can pause, you can replay, and there's going to be contact information for a properly certified, high-end hypnosis trainer. There's going to be contact information. If you have a question about anything I talk about on this video, give them a call. If it's on my website, give me a call. If it's on Erika's website, give her a call. If it's on Brenda's website, oh, she's not a trainer. Celeste's website, give her a call, and so on and so forth. All right, so one of the other really cool things is you can help your family and friends. You can just help them get stuck. And you could teach them self-hypnosis, just a lot of things you can do. But probably one of the most important things is, before you try to help others, if you've had the right kind of training, you are able to help yourself. You turn yourself into a success, and then you get to be a model of success for other people. Anything you want to add to that, Erika?
That aspect of it is just so, it just feels so good for me to know that while I'm working with people, the first thing I did was dealt with my own things, and that was kind of what got me into the profession in the first place. And every day I get to continue working on my own things while I continue helping other people. Life goes on, there's things that happen in everybody's life. We get to help other people in our life that we love and care about while we continue to grow, personally and professionally at the same time. That's part of the job.
Awesome. All right, just a few more things I just got to get in here. You become one of the most interesting people at the party. I mean, there might be a dentist there might be a doctor there might be, other business people there or whatever. You are probably the only hypnotist at the party, and you instantly become interesting, and people will ask you about what you do. That's what happens when people meet people. And then just being interesting, and you talk about yourself, they're going to ask you, can you help me with, or can you help my father or my son or my daughter with such and such? And just by being interesting, your practice grows. And there's a special kind of feeling of prestige that when you know that others know who you are and that you're able to help people when everything else has failed. So there's also a growth potential to our profession. It's wonderful being the working hypnotist, getting out there, doing things, helping people, coming to your office. But also, you can become, once you've had the time, you can become a speaker. You can write. You can mentor other hypnotists, and you can become an instructor. Now, here's another thing that doesn't get talked about enough. There was never a better time to come into our profession. It's like most of the hard work is done. They talk about how can you tell the pioneers? Where they're the ones with the arrows in their back, right? Well, for 100 years or more, there's been work being laid down and researching about hypnosis, and now we've reached a pinnacle of effectiveness when you get the right kind of training from the right kind of hypnosis instructor, so that you can catch this wave of this public acceptance, meeting our ability to really help people. Anything you want to add to that, Erika?
I agree, Cal. It's just such a fantastic time to be a hypnotist, and there are just more things coming out of science every day supporting the mind-body connection, and you get to design your career and your profession the way that you want. If you want to write, you can write. If you want to do videos like we do, you can do that. It's up to you. I mean, the possibilities really are endless, and I love that about it.
Erika, I want you to take on this next topic. I want to squeeze one more in on this video, and then we'll move on. And that is, what is a hypnotist, consulting hypnotist, hypnotherapist, registered hypnotherapist, clinical hypnotherapist, psychoanalytical, clinical super hypnotherapist?
Oh my gosh, Cal, I think, I know the answer to this, and I'm already confused. And that's part of the problem with these questions and these terms. They are confusing for our clients. And a lot of times, the bottom line is they're all the same thing, okay? And so we really want to use a streamline, we want to use a common standard term for our profession to help our clients and potential students understand what are we talking about, because if people are confused about hypnosis or they're confused about different titles, they might not call or come to see you. So we really want to be using the same term. I call myself a board certified hypnotist because I'm board certified, but before that I was a certified hypnotist. What do you think about that?
Perfect. So the bottom line is, all those things, hypnotist, hypnotherapist, clinical hypnotherapist, analytical hypnotist, they're all the same thing. The different organizations or different instructors have called their programs different things, but they're the same thing. And the National Guild of Hypnotists is leading in the profession by putting out some standardized terminology like consulting hypnotist, certified hypnotist, and board certified hypnotist. So that's it. And that's what this series is going to be about, giving you the straight information, the insider track, stuff that we know that are already in the profession, been around a while. All right, Erika, wrap it up.
All right, thank you, everybody. My name is Erika Flint. Thank you for joining us today on this special series on how to get started as a hypnosis professional, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
All right, what I've got here is a reminder on this website. There is a link to this checklist, and it's all the things you can look for a trainer. Do not take a training program unless you can check all this stuff off. That way you'll be off to the very best start. All right, that's it. Cal Banyan signing off. This recording is the property of Cal Banyan and the Banyan Hypnosis Center for Training and Services, Incorporated. All rights reserved, for private use only, may not be duplicated without permission. For contact information, go to www.hypnosiscenter.com.